5 reasons why people hate God. Hey, what's up? It's Patrick. It's Rose via Fire. And I pray this message reaches who it needs to reach. So let's talk about 5 reasons why people hate God, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's just get right into it, man. Like, the first reason that I have written down on why people hate God is because a lot of people, man, they like to blame God for their bad choices. You know what I'm saying? You got some people out there to whereas they could make bad choices, they could make bad decisions, and then they trying to blame God for it, and God is not going for it, bruh. God is not going for that, bruh. Know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they just want to place the blame on God, and certain things is not even God's fault, bruh. Know what I'm saying? They want to place the blame on God for their own choices, or for the choices of what some other people did, the choices of what their parents did, the choices of what this person did and what that person did. And a lot of people, they like to place their blame on decisions that God did not even tell people to make, bruh. Know what I'm saying? God did not tell people to make these bad decisions. But it's like people, they just like to place the blame on God, bro. And that's one of the reasons why people hate God, bro. They could have like things that's haunting them, bad decisions that's haunting them that they made on their own. But it's like they trying to turn around and then they blame these bad decisions on God. Or their family could have made the bad choices, and then they trying to turn around and blame that on God too. You know what I'm saying? Like, people is very, I'm telling you, bro, people will try to find somebody to blame, bro, because they cannot bear the burden of like the decisions. Instead of them humbling themselves down and really like humbling themselves down and be like, man, God, I done made some bad choices and this and that, man, please forgive me and this and that. Nah, they just get mad at God and they trying to blame all these choices, all these bad things that they done chose from their own decisions. They trying to blame that on God, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, bro. But that's reason number 1 why people hate God, bro. And let's move on to reason number 2 why people hate God, bro. God sees right through people's masks and illusions. God sees through people's masks and illusions. And people hate that, bruh. A lot of people, bruh, when you see right through them, they hate you for it, bruh. Because they know they can't play no games with you, bruh. Know what I'm saying? When people cannot play games with you, and you could see right through them, and you could see right through their illusions and masks and this and that, bruh. A lot of people, they don't like that, bro. And a lot of people, they don't like the fact that God could see right through them, bruh. They don't like that, bro. They don't like that God could see they hidden motives, and they trying to run schemes and trying to run game on God, bro. A lot of people, they don't like when you could see right through them, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they just don't like that, bro. And that's reason number 2 why people hate God, bro. Because you cannot put up all these types of masks and illusions in front of God, bro. Because God see right through all those masks. Know what I'm saying? People in society, they putting on all these masks, illusions, different personalities, different characters they playing, it's like they playing all these different roles, bro. But God see the real you, bro. God see the real person, bro. So it's like they can't put up these masks and illusions. And when you see right through people's masks and illusions, hey, bro, some people, I hate you for that, bro. Know what I'm saying? Let's move on to reason number 3 why people hate God, bro. Too many rules, bro. Hey, they feel as though God comes with too many rules, and people just want to live a ruleless life, lawless life. You know what I'm saying? People want to live a lawless life without God's laws and rules and all this stuff. They don't want to hear about God's rules and things that God set in place over their life for their own benefit, for their own good. You know what I'm saying? Because God knows what's best for us. So if God sets a certain type of rules over your life, it's not to enslave you or trap you. It's for your own good, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel as though rules is prison. Rules is slavery. But when you really, really want to think about it, lawlessness and really like having no rules, that's the true slavery. Because when you think you have no rules, you still have rules. I'm going to repeat that one more time. For these people out here who they hate God because he has too many rules, well, when you go live your life without rules, you still have rules. You following your fleshly rules, bruh. That's all it is. So it's either, bruh, we all gonna follow some type of rules. Even when you feel as though you're not following rules, it's like even when you're living for the world, it's like you're following your flesh. You're following your fleshly rules in a way, bruh, when you really think about it. So it's like you're still not free. You're still not free. So it's like the rules that God sets up over our life is for our own good, bro. It's to provide us freedom. The rules actually bring freedom. Know what I'm saying? The life that these people be living without these rules, them the ones that actually in prison mentally, them the ones that actually in prison spiritually. You know what I'm saying? Them the ones who really actually like, bro, them the ones who not free because they don't have God's rules over their life. Them the ones that's not free. The illusion of freedom without God's rules is crazy, bro. But let's move on to reason number 4 why people hate God, bro. He goes against their emotions, bro. God goes against our emotions. God goes against all of our emotions. So you gotta understand, if God goes against people's emotions, some people gonna hate him for that. That's another reason why some people hate God, because God goes against our emotions. God is going to tell us to do things that's against our emotions, bro. God goes against your emotions. The devil, he sides with your emotions. The devil, he comforts your emotions. God goes against your emotions. Know what I'm saying? God goes against your emotions. The devil comforts your emotions. The devil talks sweet to your emotions. So people like, dang, God going against my emotions. A lot of people hate God for that because God is going against their emotions. You know what I'm saying? But you got to understand, bro, these emotions, bro, is deceitful, bro. These emotions are lead you to hell, bro. So if the devil is weaponizing your own emotions against you, that should tell you right there. Know what I'm saying? God goes against our emotions because he's trying to give us freedom and peace, bro. Know what I'm saying? But it's like this whole world is backwards. People think as though the person who comforts the emotion, they think that person is sent by God. But the person who goes against the emotions and challenges them for the better, they think that person is sent from the devil. People is backwards, bro. I'm telling you. That's another reason why people hate God. Let's move on to reason number 5 why people hate God. The final reason. People hate God, bro, because they can't control him, bro. Know what I'm saying? They cannot control him. They cannot manipulate him. And people hate God for that. Don't you know that people hate what they cannot control? Know what I'm saying? People hate what they cannot control. A lot of people is like that, bro. They hate what they cannot control. They cannot control God. So what they do, they go worship the universe because they know they could control the universe. You know what I'm saying? They could put their own expectations on the universe. Oh, I believe in the universe because the universe allows them to live how they want to live. That's why these people worship in the universe now. And they don't want to worship God, bro, because they cannot control God. Oh, yeah, they could run game and manipulate the universe. Oh, yeah, I believe in the universe. I believe in the universe. Yeah, I'll see these people worshiping the universe, believing in the universe, believing in all these weird spiritualities because they know they have some type of control over their life. But God requires us to surrender our entire life to him. And we cannot control God. So people hate God because they can't control him, bro. They can't manipulate him. They can't control him. They got to fully surrender to God. To a lot of people, that's too much. So they just end up hating God, bro. Know what I'm saying? But hey, bro, that's 5 reasons why people hate God right there. Know what I'm saying? Peace.